Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 Binance Launchpad coins by market cap. We're going to start with Injective, followed by SAN, MATIC, BTT, AXS, EGLD, ARKM, GMT, KAVA, and then with Safe Pill at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Injective against BTC hits targets at 2,480. We had these targets way back in June, and in November we hit it. We hit it in November, and so yeah. What's next after this? Again, we're not too sure. Are we in a no? We are already in a bearish trend. Under the skinny pink line, we switch our bias to bearish, and we anticipate the possibility of Injective heading much lower. So as it stands, yeah, again, because this is a noisy area, so we're having difficulty, pushing through. So we might consolidate a bit longer first before breaking lower for Injective BTC. But yeah, the target has already been hit. Injective against USD. Okay, Injective against USD is a little bit different in the sense that because BTC is rising, right? But BTC is rising faster than Injective, and that's why Injective BTC is down. But Injective against USD is actually up, to be honest. And we actually have a target over here at $13, and we have yet to hit it. And I'm just gonna consider this as invalidated. Right. We are still not exactly convincingly above the skinny pink line yet, so which means that we might resume the bearish trend. But yeah, no, we should be hitting $13 pretty soon, right? We actually had a rising channel over here. We should have broken lower, but it kind of broke higher, so we're just going to consider this as invalidated. So we will just, have targets in the future, but for now, we just consider the USD target invalidated, but the BTC target being hit. Sandbox, SAN against BTC. Here we are for SAN. Okay, SAN BTC is up, which is good, but we're still under the skinny pink line. Yes, it's a strong rally, but the trend is still bearish for SAN BTC. We have yet to convincingly break above the skinny pink line, stay above it, and continue higher. Right? Like let's say, for example, we extend this. Right? Case in point over here. Right? Let's assume SAN BTC broke out, retested the skinny pink line, and it just continued higher until we crossed it. The moment you cross the skinny pink line, that's it. You just assume that there's a big bearish trend. Yeah, there's a bearish trend coming on, and so eventually we just continue very bearishly, and we are still not truly above it yet. So I will preach caution about SAN against BTC, against USD. Okay, SAN is up against USD, but the challenge still remains for SAN to stay above the skinny pink line. Again, SAN, if it really does continue higher, right? If this whole thing is a wave 1, we get a wave 2, up for a 3 and a 4 and a 5. I would anticipate us to be hitting $3 freaking dollars. Again, noisy area over here, so roughly around $3. So yeah, again, but we would love to see the wave 2 first, and then we take a ride for a wave 3. Wave 3 is usually the longest, never the shortest. MATIC against USD. We look at it on Coinbase. So for MATIC, yeah, we're still largely under the skinny pink line. We did break the skinny pink line many times, but we just keep getting slapped down. So there's still inherent weakness for MATIC in general, right? We're still not convincingly above it yet. So yeah, that's why you hear me say this a lot. We break above the skinny pink line, we must remain above it and continue higher. If we break above the skinny pink line and come back down, that's it. Up, down again, that's it. We could break up and still come back down over here. So yeah, MATIC is a no-go. BTT against USD. Here we are for BTT on KuCoin. Yeah, actually, to be honest, BTT is in some sort of a squeeze. Very long A, up B, down C. Yeah, not much happening, to be honest, right? I would prefer BTT to hit a little bit lower first, and then consolidate a little bit higher. Have a nicer, more proportionately pleasant looking ABCD before breaking higher, probably like 2028. But as it stands, yeah, we've got nothing much going on for BTT. XC Infinity, just like Sandbox, right? XC Infinity is also on a banana bender, but we're still largely under the skinny pink line. Sandbox is kind of stronger compared to AXS. How do you tell if AXS or Sandbox is stronger? Simple. SAN USDT. Let me show you a simple trick. Divided by AXS USDT, right? And you will see that SAN is actually doing much better, right? SAN was actually in a bearish trend against XC Infinity. The moment it breaks higher, hey, you see strength on Sandbox. Right, again, this is something like a falling channel, and usually falling channels break higher. So anyway, going back to XC Infinity, we are still largely under the skinny pink line. It's still a very bearish trend. Until we break above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bearish bias for AXS BTC, which means that your money would go further being in BTC. XC Infinity against USD, we are, yes, above the skinny pink line. So again, not really convincingly. We could do something like this, but I still need to see that consolidation first. So that's XC Infinity for you. EGLD, Multiverse X against BTC, still largely in a bearish trend. EGLD against USDT, we are still under the skinny pink line. So yeah, but you can see on the way down, there are lots of bearish chart patterns down, mountain range down, rising channel down, mountains again down. It broke above the skinny pink line. I see it just failed to stay above it, and down, and now here we are. Any bullish reversal chart pattern? Yeah, no, nothing much to work with for Multiverse X. Arkham, we already did it. GMT against BTC. We are still again under the skinny pink line, so we respect the skinny pink line. GMT against USD. Here we are for GMT. Hitting the skinny pink line. So you see, we're not truly above it yet. Break above, get a right shoulder, complete the inverse head and shoulders. Oh, this will be a strong bullish reversal. But until that happens, yeah, it could just continue lower. So as it stands, we'll have to wait and see what happens to GMT. KAVA against BTC. Here we are for KAVA. Look at this. We remain with our bearish bias for KAVA. We had a target, we've hit it. KAVA against USD. We are... Hey, we hit targets here. 40 cents. We had this target in September 2023. And we hit it in July 2024. Took some time, but eventually it hit. So that's KAVA for you. Yeah, again, we're still, largely under the skinny pink line. Still not above it yet. So until we break above the skinny pink line convincingly, yeah, there's nothing much for us to do. Again, best case scenario, break above it, get the inverse head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, get a right shoulder. Bam! We go bananas. As it stands, yeah, no. So yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the opportunity. SFP against BTC. Here we are for SFP. Yeah, it just keeps dropping lower and lower. Rising channel. Again, you can see this mountain range. Right. So yeah, no. SFP against USD. Here we are. Yeah, it looks quite manipulated. Look at this slow rise under the skinny pink line. So we're largely in a bearish trend for SFP. So I would preach caution about rushing into a trade too soon. Okay, let's look at Harmony. 1 against BTC. Here we are for 1. Again, still under the skinny pink line. Oh, look at this beautiful target hits over here. Oh, the absolute tippy top. Again, inverse head and shoulders. Breakout, hit, and then, yeah, that's it. We started collapsing after that. Any signs of a bullish reversal? No. 1. Bro, look at the USD pair. 1 against USD. Yes, we're above the skinny pink line, but the BTC pair is still under the skinny pink line. So, yeah, nothing much for us to work with. So, yeah, there you go. All right. Hope you guys have a great day ahead of you. See you in the next one.